Hola, ¿cómo te va? Okay, sorry. Bueno, entonces, I'm just kidding. We're not speaking Spanish. Right here. I'm arranging the flowers for you. I got laid off a couple days ago. Like 2 seconds ago, I was like killing it. I felt like a badass woman. I felt so empowered in myself and I was empowering others around me. The next day, I had a call at 9 a.m. with one of my managers and the HR person was on the line and that's when I knew. That's when I knew it was over. I had a lot of mixed emotions. What the heck is gonna happen now? How long will I be without a job? How long are they going to pay me for? And my parents are super supportive and I tried to remind myself of that place and say, look, you're in this place of privilege, you're in this place of gratitude. Just sit there for a second. You thought you were stable and everything was good. You know, the company wasn't stable enough to keep you on, so you're collateral damage. So that's always fun to think about, to work for this big machine that's just, you know, you're just a little minion. I'm just not good at being in uncertainty. I think a lot of people can relate to that. It's just like sitting in uncertainty and being like, got laid off, that's that, and now we're moving on to bigger and better things, and we're trying to continue with this bad bitch energy, but it's difficult when you feel like crap when you're reading all of these job descriptions and they all require 50 years of experience that you do not have. When will my reflection show who I am inside? So yeah, definitely emo sister right here. Just gotta like sit in this discomfort and trust in the process. I feel a little off right now. Emotional eating is real. Because a lot of times food can really, my friend Tessa taught me this, and I love this lesson, is like, food is nourishing for your body, and it nourishes your mind, and it nourishes your soul. You know, cooking a really good meal or baking some muffins or whatever. Those things can be really enriching for the soul. And especially when we're feeling a little down, those things can really be pick-me-ups. And that's something that I think is not talked enough about because it's often associated with, there's binge eating, which I did do. And that's like eating to punish yourself. I used to do it a lot in sophomore year of college. You eat a lot, sit down and you just like eat everything in sight, and then you're kind of like numbing yourself. And then afterwards you feel like shit because you're like, well, now I'm gonna gain all this weight from eating all this food. And that was very much tied with the self-image that I had and the frustration that I felt of being in a body that I was not in tune with. I think there's like remains of the old habitual way that I would deal with things before is still trickling into my present. And that's okay, you know, like whatever, it happens. You know, it's just something to notice. And I'm just putting it out there because if you're dealing with this, don't feel ashamed. You just have to be kind with yourself and know that everything's a process. There's a really key moment in our learning process, and that's the moment of the in-between. Like something that's happening, I'm feeling it, I'm about to reach for something to soothe myself, or I'm about to reach for something to numb it. What is that space in between? What does that look like? What does it feel like? I'm still figuring out what that looks like for me. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out what that is.
That's my cactus. Let's see if I actually successfully do this because I'm embarrassing. Trail. Ooh. So I usually like to hike up this little mound and play fetch with him because nobody's ever up here. And it's just like a perfect little spot. There you go. He usually just picks out his favorite stick and then I play fetch with him. Stick, dog. It's me and Elmo. Where's the stick?
Cue the montage. Just throw the stick until he's tired, which takes a lot of throws for that to happen. I think that's all for now.
It was weird.
Back again, back at them.
Are you kidding? Oh my goodness.
I wanted to come out here and say I'm sorry for everything I did, you guys. I really regret it. I'm just kidding.
A lot of things have been happening in my life that haven't really given me that creative flow that I was feeling prior to those events. Can this just be normal for like a sec? It's just kind of been really empty up here. Like, woo, nothing going on, hello. Like, Mr. Lester.
Oh, my little sweet.
Welcome to the vlog. My therapist told me that last time I had a therapy session with her, I was like really depressed. And she was like showing me these worksheets of things you can do when you're feeling depressed. Stay away from that. Oh my God, stop, you're ruining my video, you batch! That just like, it's like when you eat food and it like releases endorphins. I'm pretty sure if you smell something nice, it also releases endorphins. Don't quote me on that, I just made that up. But like it would make sense chemically if that was the same response that your body had. She said, look through an art book. Just get up, look through an art book. It's something that you can immediately just know that you can put into action like very easily. It's not like taking a walk, which like requires like all this effort that you don't want. An art book and seeing like pictures and colors and things that are aesthetically pleasing also just kind of changes the channel chemically in your brain to just like focus on something else and like feed your mind with like positive images. So things like that sound really silly but actually are really helpful and kind of like save our thoughts from, you know, spiraling into oblivion. Really just replacing those unhealthy actions that are, you know, right at our fingertips with healthy actions that are also right at our fingertips. Another thing is obviously petting your dog. Oh, hello. So this is if you are having negative thoughts and you're thinking, I'm never gonna be good enough. Okay, so you start to sing it. I'm never gonna be good enough. I'm never gonna be good enough. Oh my God, I'm never gonna be good enough. I feel like the more times you say it, the sillier it sounds out loud, and especially when you add like a silliness to it, whether that's singing or shouting or adding a funny character voice onto it. That's also a really key way to take a thought and like take it outside of yourself and like pushing it out of your head and like and pointing your finger at it and being like, I see you and you're silly, okay? You're silly and you're not true. I think it just really helps to make the thoughts less serious and strip away their credibility. Thoughts are just words, they are not reality. Boop, boop, boop. I've literally been looking for jobs like a crazy person. I'm trying to take as much. My rice is ready. I've been trying to like tap into my mind. I feel like it's been so preoccupied with things that are happening externally that like internally I'm not sure what's going on. So I've been trying to journal and just like talk to myself. Oh, checking in with hello. Are you there? I feel like I'm so used to drawing conclusions about everything that when I don't have conclusions drawn in my head, it freaks me out. Like, how have I been? I'm not sure. That focus is crazy. Cucumber.
Tessa, what is one thing that you love about our friendship?
One thing.
so happy today. I just feel so full and grateful and happy to be alive, honestly. I feel so happy to be alive today. And I've been completely alone. Happy Sunday. What a joy it is to be alive.
Sweet Sweets, come here. Good boy.
I've kind of just been sitting here for a while. It's crazy how, like, my generation, I feel like, especially, really tries to take advantage of every moment to get things done. I immediately sat down and I was like, oh, okay, what have I wanted to do all week that I haven't been able to do because I haven't had a moment of just chilling? People I should FaceTime or get back to, like, make the moment productive. But why does it always have to be productive? And it honestly is a little bit uncomfortable to just sit and do nothing. Like, not listen to music, not try to read a book, not try to do something to fill that time, but really just sit here, listen to the sounds of the park, of the kids playing, of the dogs, of the trees and the birds, and the little ice cream truck down there. And I feel so much peace with the fact that I don't have to get anything done right now. I can just sit here and yeah, I'm definitely unemployed. That's a stress, but I'm not sitting here trying to look for jobs. I'm just gonna sit here and, like, this is what being present is. Observing everything, smelling everything, feeling everything, touching everything. With no dissection of what it means in relation to us. It's really just like what is. I'm really, really enjoying this moment right now. Taking in all the gratitude for this moment.
And remember that you don't always have to be a productive machine to feel worthy of living. You can just breathe, and that's good enough too.